Every dorm building has its rumors. Ours had room 406. It started off like any other harmless campus story. "Don't go in there," people would joke. "That's where the girl went crazy." We laughed it off our first semester. I mean, college dorms are always full of half-baked ghost stories. But room 406? It was different. For one, no one ever stayed there. All the other rooms on the 4th floor were occupied, but 406 always had the door locked, and the little window on the door was covered with duct tape from the inside. And yet, sometimes, light would flicker underneath the door at night. At first I thought it was just an unused storage room or maintenance closet. Until one day, during a routine fire drill, something odd happened. The building alarm went off at 6:45 a.m. sharp. We all had to evacuate, robes, slippers, messy hair, the whole thing. The RAS had keys to every room and were required to open them all to ensure nobody was still inside. Tara and I were halfway down the stairs when we saw our RA, Mike, standing outside room 406, fumbling with the master key. The door wouldn't open. He kept turning the knob and saying, "It's not locked. It's stuck." Eventually, he forced it open with his shoulder. It creaked open like it hadn't moved in years. Now, here's where things get weird. Instead of a dusty storage room or empty dorm, the place was clean. Not just clean, ready. Twin bed made with hospital corner sheets. A desk neatly arranged. A lamp plugged in and working. A dresser stocked with hangers. And then there was the mirror. It leaned against the wall directly across from the door. Big. Old. The kind with ornate wooden framing that looked like it belonged in a Victorian house, not a campus dorm. It reflected everything perfectly, except us. Tara noticed it first. We walked past the doorway, and our reflections didn't appear. The room was there, the furniture was there, even the flickering hallway light behind us, but we weren't. We didn't say anything at first. Just stared. Mike didn't notice. He was already checking the rest of the hallway. When we mentioned it later, he just shrugged and said, "It's probably a two-way mirror or something." But Tara and I both knew what we saw, or didn't see. That same night, Tara started acting strange. She barely spoke at dinner. Kept rubbing the side of her face like something was irritating her. At around 1:30 a.m., I heard her whispering in our dorm room. I sat up and saw her sitting in the DAC, facing the window, whispering to no one. Her eyes were open but glassy, and she just kept muttering, "It's not me. It's not me." I had to shake her awake. She didn't remember any of it. The next few days, she stopped going to class. She'd stand in front of the mirror in our room for long stretches of time, completely still. And then the dreams started, for both of us. In mine, I was in room 406, alone. But the mirror showed two of me, one standing still, and one smiling. In Tara's dream, someone was knocking from inside the glass. Eventually, she broke. She came into our room one night sobbing and said she couldn't stay in the building anymore. That she kept seeing someone else wearing her face. She dropped out that same week and went home. I haven't heard from her since. Room 406 has been sealed ever since. Maintenance came in one day and boarded it up from the inside. Not with plywood, with metal sheets. No one talks about it now. But sometimes, late at night when I walk past, I swear I still see light flickering underneath the door. And every so often, just for a split second, I catch a reflection in the hallway window across from it. And it's not mine.